Victoria, thank you so much. With this colder temperatures, it's starting to feel like fall. Thanksgiving is finally just around the corner, so let's start planning our plates a little bit. All right, we have Donna Buckman in, who's an economics professor over at UT. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Of course. Now, when we're planning out our meal, you got to think about the shopping trips. People usually make a couple when it comes to Thanksgiving dinner. But with everything going on, are we expecting to spend more this year?
Yes, actually, we are, unfortunately. The Consumer Price Index just came out recently that tells us from October of this year to October of last year, we've seen about 7.7% increase. Okay, so that means that in general, the things that we're buying, the prices are going up. But I just want to unpack that just a little bit because I don't know that everybody really understands what the Consumer Price Index is.
There's a lot of detail in that number.
There's a huge amount of detail in that number. And so basically what you need to think about the CPI as is if somebody went and took a really big shopping cart and they put in this shopping cart everything that you buy on a normal basis. So it's got some housing in it, it's got some energy prices, it's got your gas, price for a gallon of gas in the car.
Everything you need,
and the food, right. Okay, so that basket, the average of all the prices went up. But that doesn't mean that some things in the basket, the prices didn't go down, okay? So people tend to think when inflation is 7.7%, everything went up by 7.7%. That's not true. Some went up much faster and some went up slower. So if you're looking at buying things, perhaps if you know a little bit more about how the prices were spread and how those increases were, maybe you could direct your money a little differently. Like, for example, butter, flour, 25% increase. Eggs, 43%.
So as we talk about all these ingredients here, I don't want this to be a trick question, but is it cheaper just to eat out at a restaurant for Thanksgiving?
That's a possibility right now, because right now what we're seeing, the numbers are telling us that the numbers at home of your food at home is up almost 13%, but actually eating out is closer to about 7 or 8%.
Okay.
So maybe buying that pie from the local restaurant or even getting a meal to go may actually be a good viable option.
What are some other tips for people as they get ready to, again, start planning that dish?
Oh, I think the first thing you got to do is throw it open. If you're used to providing everything, you got to ask for some help. A little potluck going on, right? The other thing is the average Thanksgiving meal is 3,000 to 4,500 calories. You know what? 2,000 is what I keep reading on those little labels that say is the maximum daily.
So maybe we don't need everything.
Maybe you don't need 4 kinds of pie. You probably only need 2. Nobody's going to probably leave hungry.
Yes. Okay. So some great tips there. Love the potluck idea. Spread the love a little bit. It doesn't have to all be on you.
It's about family and friends.
Love it. Donna, thank you so much for being in. Great information. All right. Use these tips. We're also going to share them online at WATE.com. We'll be right back.